Hello friends, welcome to the Maybe Investor educational video series. How are you doing? I hope you're having great time trading in the markets. Okay, so in the previous videos, we have spoken about various methods for initiating short and medium term stock trades, right? Once you have initiated a trade and you see that it is going in your favor, biggest question every trader faces is where to book profit. What price point I should fairly expect in this trade, right? Isn't it? This is a $1,000,000 question. Not booking profit at right time is one of the most well-known disease traders face. Okay, so to help with booking profit at right time, today we are going to discuss specific methods one can use to set profit target. For their any trade which you have initiated. Okay, so let's move to next slide. Yeah, so technically there are different methods which will help you in identifying the target prices. We will talk about all those methods which will help you identify the target price points, or they are typically support resistance points. If you are good in identifying them, they are going to work as your price targets in your existing trades. Okay, so what are those ways? Okay, so here if you trade based on chart patterns, then based on whatever chart pattern you have initiated the trade, that pattern itself also has a technical definition of what will be the technical target for this particular pattern, whether you're using bullish head and shoulder or a triangle pattern or a flag pattern. All of them have their own technical price targets. Okay, so you can refer to you can Google about each and every pattern, the pattern based on which you are initiating the trade, right? You can find out how to get the target based on that pattern. We are not going to focus in too much detail about each pattern and their price targets, because that's going to require a full blown video of itself. Maybe in future I can do that, but right now the point I want to stress is, if you have initiated a trade based on a chart pattern, you can project a price target also based on that pattern, right? And also additionally, you can anytime take help of a Fibonacci retracement, which we will discuss in detail in this video. Okay, so that's one way. Other thing which will help you is which most of you should know, is your horizontal support resistance lines, which you draw by identifying multiple previous historical multiple price points, where peaks have happened or bottoms have happened or congestion areas have happened in the price. Those horizontal lines are which work as support and resistances, can be used also to identify your price targets. But biggest of them, I wouldn't rely so much on horizontal support resistance lines, or I would club it with the next one, which is Fibonacci retracement. This is the main one which I would recommend. Don't rely only on horizontal support resistance lines, because many times you will identify too many lines and you'll not find the right result which you want, right, from the support and resistance point. So I would rely more, and most of the times I would rely on Fibonacci retracement. Okay, Fibonacci retracements wherever you have previous rallies or falls available in the chart, and if the stock is trading at new highs, then you will use Fibonacci extension to project the price in the future area, and based on which you can derive the target prices for your trades which you would have taken. So we will go in deep how to use the Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension to find out the strong price levels. They are nothing but very strong price levels which start supporting or resisting the price, right? And that's the whole point. If you start to know that, then you can become a better trader. You can become a person who can book profit at right time. Okay, so let's deep dive into Fibonacci and Fibonacci extension, and that's our main point for this video. Remember other points: chart pattern based target you can project based on horizontal resistance support lines, which is going to occur in the future once the price starts moving in that direction, that you can identify based on horizontal support resistance lines. And biggest of all, you can use Fibonacci retracement, which also gives you strong resistance support points. Okay, so if you are good in identifying all three, it's the best. Combining all of the above gives you the best results, so that you can define at what price point I should be careful and I should book profit in my trades. Okay, all right, so let's take a few examples. Now let's go to our charting tool. By the time now all of you know, we use ME Broker as our charting tool. Let's go to our charting tool and start looking at few examples, and I'll show you how you can draw the Fibonacci retracement and how you can use it. Okay, so I have an example of JK Cement. This is JK Cement, and for now let me make the chart little bigger. All right, so here I have, but let me delete this first. How do you use Fibonacci retracement? Fibonacci retracement does nothing but it gives you various price levels which is defined or calculated based on natural mathematical number series, which is defined by a person whose last name was Fibonacci, and he actually identified that lots of things in the stock market are following the nature. He has defined natural mathematical number series. You can Google Fibonacci number series, you will get it. Okay, I'm not going to explain you in detail about the number series itself, but we are believing in that behavior of the stocks following the natural phenomena and following the natural number series based decision making of us as humans who are involved in trading, right? So based on that, we are using Fibonacci retracement. What it does, you have to first identify, let's say I am in the daily chart of JK Cement. You have to, and we are here this day, right, 29th May. So here you have to see if the price continues to move up, what will be the points where it can face major hurdles, and that is defined in Fibonacci retracement based on the retracement levels of the previous fall or rally. So here we have a previous fall, corona fall I call it, right? So and here I have the Fibonacci retracement indicator or tool. I click on select that and I draw it from bottom. I capture the extremes in this tool. Okay, so I start from the bottom, drag it and leave it at the top. So lower extreme, higher extreme I have defined for the tool, and based on that, the range of the lower and highest point, based on that it defined certain levels: 38.2% level, 50% level, 61.8% level. These are significant Fibonacci levels which we would track, and these becomes our significant price points where we would expect price resistance or support, right? So if you notice carefully, when I drew this tool, when I drew this Fibonacci retracement, at 50% level, if you see, there is a lot of price congestion at this level historically. Okay, I just drew from extreme to extreme, and it automatically falls, in few decent levels, right? So if you see already that your normal horizontals support resistance lines, even if you had drawn, you would have drawn one here, okay, and which is already overlapping with the Fibonacci retracement. That is more of a confirmation, or it is a stronger confirmation that you should respect the Fibonacci levels here. Okay, and respecting that, now what I will assume, let's say I am buying JK Cement. One of my stock recommendations right now is to buy JK Cement, right? So if I am buying JK Cement right now, I would expect, okay, I would expect this 61.8% level, and then finally the 100% level as my resistance points. Okay, I would expect that as my resistance points, where, and these are the two levels where I would set my profit booking targets. So my profit booking, first level profit booking targets will be this 1200, 1239 or 1240. Okay, I don't see too many price point at this level horizontally, which is kind of overlapping with this level. So I might consider that as a minor level, and major level will be my 100% target. There is also in between 78% level also in Fibonacci. If you want to consider that, it will come somewhere here in between, in this level, somewhere here it will come. So if you want to consider that also, you can, but if it has to overlap with some of the dips or peaks. If it does, then it's good. If it doesn't, then you can straight away expect 100%. So in this case it doesn't, I would delete this. Okay, so I would expect, and why now I would rather go for 100%, 1500 kind of target if I buy JK Cement. The reason being is that I am kind of buying JK Cement because of this pole or end flag pattern which has happened, right? And this is right now pushing to go out of it. Okay, so and based on this pattern, my target of this trade is going to be the height of this pole pattern. So height projected from here, will go more than, almost till this level somewhere. So the and along with that, next level in this zone, my Fibonacci level is 1500. So I would expect more 1500 rather than just 1240. That's the reason we are not going for this 61.8% level. We are shooting for 1500 level. Okay, so this is how I would set my profit target for JK Cement. Another example I have is Bharat Forge. So let's go to Bharat Forge. Okay, here also I did the same. If you want me to show you again, let me do it again. So how to draw for, I pick the tool Fibonacci retracement indicator, start from bottom to take it all the way to the top, drop it. Alright, that becomes my and it starts showing me my different Fibonacci levels which I would respect as support or resistance points. If you see again, your 50% level is almost near this bottom, right? Which happens to be bottom earlier also. So this is a good horizontal level anyway, I would have identified, and it is overlapping with my 50% Fibonacci level. So I would respect these levels a lot, right? Now if I have bought Bharat Forge here, somewhere here, right? What would be my profit price target? Bharat Forge again is one of our stock recommendations right now. Okay, so if we buy here, what would be my target? One could be 38.2, which is almost met. Okay, and if I want next level of target, if I want to go for next level, because here at 38.2 I don't see any other horizontal support resistance levels happening, so I would like to go for next one, right? And next one would be 50% level, where there is a lot of confirmation of support resistance. So I would respect 50% as the level where I would like to book profit for Bharat Forge. Okay, and that will be around 380. Okay, 380. Now here's the thing about, there's a small tactic if you are trying to book profit at your set target price. Let's say 380 looks like is my target for Bharat Forge. What I would do is, because most of the big selling, institutional selling will come at this level, and that is why it is supposed to be the resistance levels, right? So just like you, lot of people, and especially the big smart guys and big guys, are also doing the same. They are going to try to sell lot of stocks at this level. Once Bharat Forge reaches around 380, they are all going to start selling, just like you want, right? So what you should do is, you should be very careful. These levels, if they happen, they stay only for like few minutes, and sharply it can come down after touching that level because of heavy selling. Okay, so what you should do, you should not wait all the way to 380. You can in fact set your price target few rupees just before that. So you can also do 375 to 380 kind of range. Okay, so in fact, even if you sell at 375, I think it should be fine. So try to be little earlier than the exact calculated target price. You will most of the times be able to book your right profit, what you deserve, by taking this trade. Okay, don't come out early. Also, don't come out too much early. You have taken this trade. If it is going in your direction, your favor, you deserve to get the right profit, and you should book it. Sometimes it will happen, it has crossed this level also, it is going further somewhere, and you may start repenting, why did I book profit? Don't do that. Last thing you can do in your trading life is repent about your plan, just because it would have given you more profit if you didn't follow the plan. Most important aspect of every professional trader is following the plan, because even if it went up and you would have bigger profit here, there are many other trades where if you build a habit of violating your plan, you will get losses, or you will compromise big time on your profits, right? So don't violate your plan. This seemed to be a decent target price. There, book your profit, be happy, wait for next opportunity, right? Everything what goes up comes down, so you always get next opportunity. Okay, so that was Bharat Forge. Let's look at little different example, Muthoot Finance, and I'll show you why I'm calling it little different. Here here also we have the same Fibonacci retracement drawn from here to lowest point to the bottom highest point. Now if you see, so here it went up, and after that it fell. There's a small correction, and that correction has occurred up to our 61.8% level. See the two bottoms, right? So that it is proving that this is a support level now, because price had crossed and then falling, it is supporting the price. So this is working as a nice support level, right? And this is your second trade. I mean, for whatever trade you would have done in this rally is fine, but after that, once you're out of it, if now it is falling and then going up again, so after taking the support, if it is resuming the trend, you can take next trade, right? So what I want to show you is here is it will also work like a support level. It doesn't need to be used always for setting target as resistance levels, but it can if it falls back, it is possible it is taking support from one of these levels. If you see that behavior, once it resumes the trend, you can take new trade, right? So here is another use of Fibonacci retracement. And that was all about Fibonacci retracement. Now you can have a situation where you do not have a previous price history, because here Fibonacci retracement is falling back on previous rally or downtrend to project the price levels for next move or ongoing move, right? What if you don't have a price history, which means a stock is trading in a entirely new territory, unknown territory, where it has never traded? It's basically the lifetime high zone. So one such example now we have is Dixon, where price is now going, it has made a lifetime high price. This is whole life of Dixon, this is whole life. It has made a new high, lifetime high. Now it is going to trade, starting to trade in the lifetime high territory. Now how do I project price targets for this? I don't have any retracement above this, I don't have any previous price history above this level, so I can't have retracement levels, right? So in such cases I will use, there's a variation of Fibonacci, is called Fibonacci extension. Okay, so let's look at monthly chart of Dixon to be able to do so. So let's convert this to monthly. This is monthly chart. Okay, now if you see, there's a nice bullish head and shoulder it has made, and it is breaking out of it. Now we are in anticipation, I'm talking about Dixon Technology, that it breaks out because the volumes are all looking great, and it is making new high in this corona problems. Even despite these problems, it is making new high, so we are presuming that it will break out. And once it does, how do you draw the Fibonacci extension here? Start from the lowest point here, drag it to the previous starting point from where the fall had started, and then drag it horizontally to the point where I think right now breakout is happening here. Okay, now you don't see it straight away, but it has drawn some levels in the unknown territory in the top area. I will show you, I will drag it a little bit, the chart, we have to drag it here, and then we will see the levels. Yeah, I'm dragging it down the whole view, and then I see my three levels. There will be 100% level also. Okay, so here you see 38.2 level, and the price is somewhere near 5924, right here, 5924. 50% level will be 6295, 61% level will be 6665, and same way there will be 100% level, and that is giving me a price target of almost 7800, right? So these are the future levels for Dixon. Now based on your patience, there is no price history, so you don't know where exactly it will get major resistance. Based on your patience level, you can ride the on long term basis the journey of Dixon Technology beyond this breakout, right? If you are impatient, you will come out at 38.2 level itself, and you have to see the price behavior also. I can't tell you right now, but these are the important price levels where you will have to be careful, watch price behavior, what is happening. Or you can break your trades into multiple trades. You can first come out at 38.2 level, let it consolidate little bit, and once it breaks out again, making some small flag pattern or something, then you enter again and go to 61.8 level kind of target and things like that, right? So this way, using Fibonacci extension is a great tool to have and to know, right? If a stock is going to trade in an unknown territory, lifetime high territory, then you use Fibonacci extension to project the future price targets. All right, so this way, now I hope you have learned it what to do. You will need to practice this, right? if you can practice it more and more in your ongoing trades going forward, you will definitely become a better trader. Okay, so most important thing is, as I said, it's a disease in traders to not book profit at right time, or even come out immaturely too many times, right? Or waiting too much on some stock which is never going to give you that price. So all that dilemmas and all those problems are going to be cured if you start practicing this Fibonacci retracement. And as I said, along with that, keep other things in your mind, like chart pattern based target and chart pattern based target and your normal horizontal support resistance lines. If you can keep all that in mind and drive your targeting based on Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension, you will be certainly booking a lot of profits at right time. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you have learned something useful. Okay, we publish as usual, as I say, always we publish our stock selections based on our trading methods in our monthly journal, which is called Stock Snehita. If you are interested, if you want to know more about that, feel free to contact me. You can also visit our website, which is www.maveinvestor.com. There are lots of more, all my videos are published there as well. Okay, so looking forward to talk about something new next time. Till then, goodbye. Wish you great time in the market. Enjoy your trading. To get informed on new videos, it is best to subscribe. To the YouTube channel where this video is available, right? And the YouTube channel name is Mavie Investor, just like my website, right? Okay, so once again, thank you and have a great time.